90 Day, The Single Life, The True Cause of Jamal and Veronica's Breakup. 90 Day, Veronica Rodriguez and Jamal Menzies, who were a pair on Single Life, have broken up. Via SMS, Jamal brutally ended his relationship with Veronica. It was officially revealed by the 90 Day, The Single Life Season 4, tell all that Veronica Rodriguez and Jamal Menzies are no longer together. Fans adored seeing Veronica, a 37-year-old single mother from North Carolina, on 90 Day Fiancé. Prior to the third season of 90 Days, when she debuted as Tim Malcolm's former flame, who is now his closest friend. Tim and Veronica had tremendous chemistry and relatable comedy together, which made them a wonderful team on the show. Veronica gained popularity in the franchise throughout the years, and even joined the third season of 90 Day, The Single Life. Shortly after welcoming her daughter Chloe into the world in her early 20s, Veronica and her ex-husband were divorced. She was prepared to become a married woman and start a relationship. But in the end, Veronica found herself drawn to the commitment-phobic Jamal, who is 27 years old. When Veronica and Kim Menzies' son started dating, Veronica did feel hopeful, but based on their most recent social media posts, it appears that Veronica and Jamal are no longer together, particularly after spending the 2023 holiday season apart. When Kim was on the 90 Day, Veronica watched Jamal on the tell-all, engaged, prior to the 90-day period. When Veronica was planning a trip to San Diego, she contacted Jamal to ask him for advice. When she inquired about places to visit and things she should see, Jamal replied he will be in San Diego and would like to get together so he could take her out to dinner if she would like. After their first date, Jamal informed Sean Robinson he woke up close to Veronica, proving they were intimate. Veronica responded to a reader's tale on 90 Day Fiancé, which included a screen grab of an episode of Pillow Talk for the tell-all with Jamal, via reality_stories. Tim appears to question Veronica in the video if Jamal was rocking gold hoops on the show. Veronica says, "Look, I don't know, but I want to know how old he is because, at Tim." When Tim subsequently inquired about Veronica's level of feeling it, she said, I could work with all of that." Even though Veronica had let Jamal into her life, she was fully aware of the challenges their relationship would present. Veronica granted Jamal's request to go on a date, even though she was aware of how much younger he was. At the tell-all, Jamal made it clear that he was openly dating and even sleeping with other people, while Veronica was thrilled with excitement like a schoolgirl around him. Even though Veronica and Jamal were not exclusive, Veronica asserted that she was too lazy to go out and meet other people. Jamal and Veronica were in a long-distance relationship, with Veronica traveling back and forth between Charlotte and San Diego. Veronica remained anxious about what lay ahead for them. Veronica immediately voiced her dissatisfaction with Jamal's poor communication skills after he left. She told him, "You don't text back at all." The following day, Jamal texted Veronica back, since he didn't think they needed to communicate all the time. Veronica desired for Jamal to relocate to Charlotte in order to resolve their communication problems. But it also meant Jamal would have to deal with Tim. Tim didn't think Jamal should be elevated by Veronica and wasn't comfortable with him dating other women. When Tim's parenting of Veronica's daughter was challenged by Jamal, there was a near-physical altercation between Tim and Veronica. Tim's blood boiled at what Jamal said. Sean asked Veronica if she and Jamal were still together, to which she replied, "We are not." Veronica acknowledged that their relationship ended abruptly and badly. According to Veronica, Jamal was scheduled to pay a lengthy visit to Charlotte, but he was unable to come after she texted him about it. He claimed he didn't owe Veronica an explanation when she questioned him about why. After waiting a few days, Veronica texted him once more. She persisted in asking Jamal what was going on, but he messaged her with a peace sign emoji and said, "Take care." As Veronica was talking about this SMS message, Jamal continued to shake his head. Tim claimed to have read the texts in which Veronica politely questioned him about what had transpired, and Jamal had not even bothered to explain why he was acting so distant. Jamal was doing things that she couldn't believe, but he didn't seem to care. However, Jamal said he had never abandoned Veronica. Veronica was taken aback by Jamal's remark, as they had been feeling rather positive earlier. Jamal clarified that he had informed Veronica that he couldn't attend since his mother was dealing with a lot of emotional stuff. Even though she was aware of this, Veronica told Jamal that he ought to have been in Charlotte with his mother and didn't need to be there for her. Jamal questioned Veronica about her desire to be in San Diego and why she hadn't gone. Even still, Jamal needed some space from Veronica since he wanted to be there for his mother after Kim sold her property. Jamal moved home with his mother because she didn't have anybody else, leaving behind his life in New York. Veronica fabricated this to give the impression that he was unemployed, even though Jamal was employed the whole time. Veronica, he said, was making him appear impoverished. Louisa, Tim's ex-girlfriend, backed up Jamal's allegations. She said that when she and Veronica went out to drink, Veronica told her that Jamal didn't have any job and he was trash, so she couldn't believe she was dating him. Veronica claimed that in her whole life she had never called anyone trash. Louisa went on, though, adding that Veronica had also referred to Tim as trash. After claiming that Louisa was lying, Veronica left the tell-all. Sean carried on the discussion, inquiring as to Jamal's reasoning for retreating from Veronica. Jamal acknowledged that his communication style was not pleasing to Veronica. Jamal's feeling of being stuck and his aloofness were caused by his mother's problems. He claimed he runs from these kinds of situations. "We simply didn't work when we were good," he remarked. In the end, Jamal expressed his regret to Veronica, claiming that he hadn't been fair to her and that he ought to have improved their communication and invested more time in